Yumbe Hospital in Yumbe district. It is here that Jacinta Abalo runs the maternity ward. She testifies that this is the busiest department in the hospital.
Because this is a district referral hospital where we receive referrals from lower units here. And we have only one health center for the whole district, which is not very functional because we don't have doctors there. So all those complicated cases are brought and managed here in this.
They record delivery of about 10 babies daily. In May alone, 206 babies were delivered here. Jacinta and 3 other midwives attend to the expectant mothers amidst many challenges.
Especially for this ward, we lack power and running water. You know, this is maternity ward. We are supposed to be well equipped with power in 24 hours. We are supposed to have water running.
The most pressing problem they face, however, is the lack of power.
We have solar, which also very inadequate, especially during rainy season. But when it comes to the worst hour, we use torches or we use our phones for deliveries. So when it gets dark, this is how you hold it. And you conduct deliveries.
Jacinta's shift is about to end, and there is a woman in labor whom she says is lucky to receive the last of the natural light as the power is still off.
You know, this is a hard-to-reach place and hard to work, even hard to retain staff.
Later, after visiting some other health centers, we come back to Yumbe Hospital. Jacinta has already retired, but the signs of the conditions she described start to show. This is the maternity ward. It's getting dark and there is no sign of light anywhere. In fact, the hospital authorities say that the main challenge they face is that of electricity. When the women come ready to give birth, they suffer through the darkness. We, however, find no babies being delivered and go on to the pediatric ward next door. While there is still a little light outside, in here, nature isn't as generous. And we try to locate the office of the in-charge, whom we find seeking to squeeze most of what's left of the daylight. Windows wide open, the mosquitoes apparently forgotten. And night creatures furiously screeching, reminding him to speed up. He continues organizing the children's medicines and is grateful for some light from our camera. And we ask what he does with vaccines.
Normally what we do is the dozy ice packs, which are taken to the freezer in the district and they are brought here. It doesn't entirely rely on the power system here.
Meanwhile, it's getting darker.
Right now the electrician is going to put them on, except that he has delayed a bit today.
And our passes and still no sign of light. And this is what's going on in the ward. Pure darkness and wailing from many children, most of whom probably are afraid of the dark.
They fear, of course, and the parents are also poor. If you tell them to buy paraffin and bring the poor lamps, they normally don't, because also the poverty level is a bit high.
This parent, however, says they sometimes contribute financially to counter this challenge.
They give us the lamp and we each contribute 100 shillings.
Those who can do buy torches ranging from 500 to 1,000 shillings, less than $1. But these are few because the batteries are also an expense.
Our weather here is not stable. When there is rain, normally we suffer like this. You can see on ground we are really suffering, but we have to work on the patients.
Agatha Chandiru, the night nurse, goes through the motions, and it looks like she has mastered the locations of her patients in the dark. Our light is what is keeping these people going for now, as they wait for the solar power, which is rather taking its time with each minute that passes. And outside, the natural light has totally disappeared, with even no moonlight to count on.
Solar gets energy direct from sun heat. So today's sun heat may not be enough for it to operate.
So now what is happening? Because it's getting really late.
We only have one lantern. Parents can't, these attendants or mothers can't provide more. So the one we have, we are going to light it right now.
One lantern?
Only one. That's how we survive here.
But no lantern is brought out. Almost an hour passes and the nurses continue to check on the young patients in the dark, resorting to phone torches. This absence of power is costing them extra shillings.
you need to forego 500 shillings and you charge from the center.
Where it's all a chance meeting because the district is crippled when it comes to electricity. Those who have it regulate the hours of use. Many of the caretakers and parents are now frustrated about the situation.
Very terrible. We have no electricity here.
I don't know why this government of Uganda is not supporting us here in Yumbe. This issue has pained me so much.
It is very bad.
It approaches 9 p.m. and we are about to head back to town to charge our equipment, and still no sign of the bulbs getting electrified. Chandiru struggles to update her notes by the phone torch, and finally the bulbs light up with no one rushing to the switches. The light stirs a bit of excitement, which is however short-lived, because this is the best the pediatric ward gets, providing one side with dim light while the other is pitch black. The situation here is however better than in the maternity ward, which has only one bulb. Off camera, some health workers tell us that in emergencies, it is easy to lose patients because some of them need electricity to survive. On getting out of the hospital, we cram our way out, and this is how it is most days. Visitors taking a gamble through the dark to see their patients, and health workers in there praying for the lights not to go out. Florence Naluyimba, NTV, Yumbe District.